Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shane with Freeform Cabs. I wanted to start a post-Tucson Let's Play series, or Let's Cut, Let's Polish, Let's Tumble, Let's Set a Stone. I've been doing this for about 25 years. Picked up some rough here in Tucson. Just show off a couple of pieces I've also had for a while, but we're thinking of maybe cutting up some Royal Imperial Jasper. Maybe get a good little slice right out of that guy coming down. Some Agate Creek out of Australia as well. Now that it's a nice day, nothing too special I'm gonna run on my trim saw, just those two materials, but got some nice cobaltine calcite, some purple passion, some local material that I collect here. It's not a petrified wood, but it's actually a trace fossil shrimp burrow. I got a really nice piece of a turtleback blue mountain. Got that from Cop long time ago. Make a nice big cab out of it. A couple matching pieces of Snake River dendritic. Nice big slab of Tiffany stone, and a really beautiful matching butterfly cab of some old bigs. I don't know if I'll ever cut those, but I just want to show off a couple pieces from my collection as well. So stick around, make sure you like and subscribe, and we're going to cut some Agate Creek and some Royal Imperial. Alright, so just to show you a little close-up view here a little bit better, this is a piece of Agate Creek. Some of my most favorite agates ever, because like this piece, you can really see it, but you can get eyes from it like Botswana. It can just be very, very beautiful reds, sometimes yellows. I've gotten a green plume out of an Agate Creek before. So I was really excited to find this material in Tucson. You know, it cuts good cabs for sure, if you can get it, because it's always little small nodules like this. So stick on that, and then we got to this really nice Imperial from Mexico, Royal Imperial. What makes it nice is you get really, really well-defined orb patterns. The only problem with Royal Imperial that I've ever encountered was the centers can tend to be completely fractured, specifically in the larger nodules that you find. But I have had success in the past with these thin ones getting really beautiful orb display slices by trying to cut that lateral slice right in half versus trying to slice it like bread. We don't really want to do that unless you're cabbing, but we'll see how it actually goes on the machine. I did pick up this material, the Royal Imperial, from the gem shop from Gene, and then the Agate Creek, I'll have to show you a card a little bit later, who they came from. They had about, probably 50 pounds or more of the Agate Creek, 25 a pound, and then the Royal Imperial, he had about the same, maybe more, 75 pounds at the gem shop. He might have had more in the back. So gotta love going to Tucson. Hope you guys were able to make it. As it busts, you can see the eyes here. That one's kind of a bust. Such is life. We'll go for this guy here. We'll go right down the high point here. I add a little bit more water. Again, this is kind of like a biscuit if you've ever cut the Woodward Ranch plume agates. So we're hoping we got no windows on this, so this could just be totally junk chalk. We'll see how it actually cuts. It does have a wider diameter than my kerf of my blade that reaches above the table, so I will, as I cut, I will have to rotate, or I'll have to pull it out after a cut and flip it around to do another cut to get the full length. Again, we're going to go as close to that kind of access as possible, and hope we get real lucky. It's fine to use a little extra water in this case, so if it starts spraying everywhere, nope, we're good. Also be mindful when cutting rough like this, depending on the direction I'm going to feed it. I don't want like this kind of finger to be, this kind of finger here to be the last bit the blade goes through, because that'll just break off. Same with this one over here. This one probably wouldn't break off. But ideally I'd like to go, oh boy, I think I'm going to feed it right like that. So that's going to go through the saw just like that, because this is a pretty good flat base. It'll get through most of this knobby that I feel that the orb will be proliferant at. And hopefully we won't have any breakage up here. So bear with me. So again, that's too soft for my liking, but let's hope. Nope. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. What a bummer. But that's part of the fun thing about cutting your own rough. Oh, whether you take it to polish or not. I mean, that'll polish up if I wanted it to, and it has the pretty indicative Imperial lines. But I'll cut one of the other pieces to show you what we as gem jasper cutters really love and hope to find. This will be the one that I'm sure will produce some nice orbs, and I'll slice them like bread. Kind of go this direction. Get a couple matchbooks out of it, and you can see the orbs in here already. There might be a fracture that runs right through there though. So let's check this one out next. Y'all saw that. So that's what you got to be very careful with when using your hands. Alright, so as you just saw, the fracture I was aware of did make it fail. Another problem with gem jaspers. Boy. And these will make decent little tumbling chips, obviously. But as you saw, so when those blowouts happen, that's why lapidary saws are really designed more for cutting rock than other saws, even though it can be done. They're far superior when it comes to safety. You know, I mean, just having a guard here in front that comes right off protects you from chips flying up, and the blade is pretty well not exposed, so you can't really fall into it too much. But as you can see with this piece, we can get hopefully some cuts out of that without more failures. But I can see that, yep, another tumbling chip. As hard as some of this jasper is, that's part of the game you have to play. So, you know, sometimes it makes me reevaluate, like, should I cut it like that then? But I'm not going for display pieces in this case. I'm not that kind of cutter, so I go for cab rough if I can. Workable stuff. So we'll try it again here. Let's go. nice, almost appreciated pattern. And the orbs are there, but they're very tight. You can see some good patterns up there. Sorry for not the best lighting. Still very nice stuff. And again, you can hear the tone change when you're cutting hard rock like this. So we'll go for one more little slab and see what happens. And yeah, that Jasper will eat through your water, so make sure you keep giving it lots of water. They're still nice. Get a nice little matching set from that. Alright, so we're going to do another Agate Creek. Hoping for some yellow color because of this little end. Yellow is one of my favorite colors in the gemstone world. It's one of the rarest colors too, to believe it or not. At least that's what I believe. I could be wrong. Alright, so should we slice it like bread and just pop it open, or should we try to get a full round out of that? Now, as you can see, my dry blade is getting some work on it, but I got these blades from Green Mountain Lapidary. I think 20 bucks a blade. They're a typical Chinese blade. They are not sintered. So when you see those sparks fly, you are wearing down the blade, but that's also part of the process. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go for bread slices. I'm not gonna slice it in half. Alright, here we're hoping. Oh man. It's got the color, but it's got no rings. I mean, they're there. They're just so Alright. Here we go. Ooh, that's got a little nice kind of two-tone color going on. Three-tone with red, white, and blue. That's your America. That's your America rock from Australia. Alright, so here's the red Agate Creek that I got a slab of. Just nice red color, kind of almost a little candle flame in there. Let's show you what else we cut. So here's the yellow Agate Creek. The sun keeps going away, sorry about that. I live in a forest. But again, really good yellow color. I'll cut some nice little glowing yellow gems. Obviously I'll have to work out all those fractures, so they won't be very big, and there's not much banded color to it, but it's still a hefty piece to get lots of slabs from. So those are the Agate Creek ones. And I want to show you the other Imperial or Royal Imperial. This is the one we were hoping for that was going to be a good display, but you can see that the orb in there is just faded. I mean, I've cut some of these before with just spectacular orb colors. Now I'm getting yelled at by the woodpecker. You want to see the woodpecker? He's yelling at me. He wants to be fed. Where'd he go? There he is. You're not getting fed. I'm not feeding you. They always want to be fed. We spoil our wildlife around here. So he'll probably just go to donation to the club. Maybe I'll throw him in the tumbler in the end and see what happens. Here's that one thin slab. Oops. Of Agate Creek. Really? I'm not gonna feed you. No. You're gonna feed yourself. I'm not gonna hurt you. You can see again, really nice translucency there is some inclusions in it. So it'll cut out fun for sure. Here's the Imperial. Again, nice brecciation. It's all healed. We do have a couple issues with it, but nothing severe. That's what you can see, the orbs here really well defined on the tops and that brecciation. So again, when they're the larger nodules of Imperial, Royal Imperial, those brecciations are not healed. So they are fractured all to heck and back. I've seen piles and piles of those all fractured up. And then a little matchbook of this guy. Nice, again, molted green, a little bit of red in there. No orb pattern, but I think it'll still look pretty as a set. Cut that skin off. So, just want to share those end ones with you. And then these are the guys I got the Agate Creek from. They were also the ones that had a lot of the boulder opal at Kino. On one side, and this other side they had other kinds of rough. I believe Lapidary Dave did interview them on one of his episodes. Some really great information about boulder opal, so make sure you check out Dave on YouTube, watch his videos, and tell him I said, hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, the whole 9 yards. And I appreciate you watching this Let's Cut series, Let's Play, Let's Polish, Let's Cab. Have a good one, guys. Bye.